Hello guys, and welcome to the sixth installment of my Journey to 120 Slayer series. So, as you can probably see from my inventory and targeted crystals in there, we will start off this episode by price checking our crystal shape shifters task. So this was the last task we got in the fourth episode. The fifth one was loot one, and we killed 131 crystal shapeshifters for again 2.1 million GP. As I said many times ago, really underrated task. We got 166,000 experience plus this 2.1 million GP, so that's really a good thing. Mithril dragons will be our next task, but before we get into that, we will do something that I've been planning on doing for not a long time, but as you can see, I have above 7,000 Slayer points. So now we will use up 2,000 of those 7,000 points, and we will attach our 4 items to the Slayer part of the tool belt. So, Seedicide, Herbicide, Bone Crusher and Charming Imp, 500 Slayer points for each item. And then, are you sure you want to add this to your tool belt? This can be reversed, and yes. And then, as you go on your tool belt and to the Slayer part of it, you see that you have Herbicide now here. And the great thing about this is that you can still access your settings, so you just go to this little cog here, then pick herbicide, and as you just saw, you can still easily make change to all the settings you want. So why am I doing this now? It is simply because I did all my Slayer guides, so I recorded all of them. I didn't yet publish all of them on my channel, but that will come eventually. So when I did my Slayer guides, I wanted to have these items in my inventory so people can see which of these items you really need on the particular task, because you don't have to bring Seedicide on each task, and same with Bone Crusher and all the other ones. And yeah, so yeah, Bone Crusher settings also here, and now we have it: Herbicide, Seedicide, Bone Crusher and Charming Imp. Everything is on my tool belt now, and we'll continue Slayer like that, without having to worry that we forgot something, because it happened in the past, it happened, but now it won't be a problem. So yeah, 42 Mithril dragons coming up. And we are here again after our Mithril Dragons task. So quick task, nothing special to be said about it. 23,000 experience. So, but it's over quickly. And as you can see from my inventory, we got Elite Clue Scroll and we got two different ancient pages. So that's fortunate and a nice way to work on the ancient journal, which is a trim completionist cape requirement. And I forgot my Slayer VIP ticket, so bear with me just to get one from the bank, and then we'll go back to Movran and get ourselves another task. And so after Mithril Dragons we have Celestial Dragons. Even better, 164 of them. And hello once again after our Celestial Dragons task. No particular luck on this task, so no visages, no celestial hand traps, but still it's a really good task, one of my favorites. 160,000 experience, and we'll continue well with elves. Order of Escansion members is my favorite task, of these two especially, but we'll take elves because you can't deny the experience you get on the elves task. And again, after 161 elves, so 3 less than celestial dragons, we got almost 100,000 experience. So as you can see from my Slayer counter, 97,000 experience. And regarding drops, I think this time we got well over 1 million. 1 million is kinda their average. I kill Kadarn Rangers using my melee setup. And just to quickly price check it, oh yeah, 1.8, almost 1.9 million. Because we got 2 rare drops, we got 147 adamant bars and we got 904 coal. We got Triskelion piece, we got a clue scroll, so a great task. And we'll continue with another great task, and it'll be 164 IROTs. So system update is coming up because it is obviously Monday, but before that let's grab ourselves another task. And this IROTs task was really great. I finished it slightly above 1 hour, and look at my price check, 2.4 million, 4 different Tasca pieces, IROT bones just by themselves, an amazing amount of GP. And also 131,000 experience, so great task indeed. And the next task after the update will be Ice Strike Worms, 155 of them. And yeah, Ice Strike Worms done. A lot of people don't like this task and I can't understand it, but then again I blocked Glakers and Tormented Demons, so to each their own. We got hard elite clue scroll from this task, we got raw lobsters rare drop, and to quickly price check it, yeah, 1.2 million, again like with elves for instance, the average is like 1 million, look at this, 400k in crush nests, and 71,000 experience. And we'll continue with Shadow Creatures, another Elf City task with great experience, so let's do that. 120 Shadow Creatures killed for this task. We got 225,000 experience because, as you can see from the little XP circle in the top right of my screen, it is bonus weekend. It is bonus weekend, so we got double the amount of experience, 225 as I said from Shadow Creatures. And yeah, you want to be using magic there, so I got my magic train dummies to do from the bank before the next task, and the next task will be Order of Scansion members. 128 of those next. And bonus XP weekend just expired, but nevertheless most of the kills I got during the bonus part of the Monday regarding Slayer and all other experience, so 51,000 experience from this task, slightly above average, because as I said I did most of the kills during bonus XP weekend. And from the drops we got 1.7 million, so 4 different keystones and this rare soft clay drop. And one thing I want to say before the next task, and that will be Steel Dragons, 93 of them, that's a quick one, is that I didn't do much Slayer. I wanted to do more Slayer during the weekend, but I really did a whole lot of things from my bank that was just sitting in my bank, so a whole lot of portables. I did over 2,000 portable bars and over 2,000 portable traps. That's the beauty of it. And as you can see, yeah, from my Slayer, from my Hunter, XP Hunter, I used up 2,150 quota tickets and hunted down as many green walls in the private hunting area, so the hunter XP on this bonus XP weekend was unreal. I did most of the other stuff in Portables FC, so shout out to them. I did like 7,000 robust glass from my bank, etc. So not a whole lot of Slayer, but as usual we'll just continue with that. And after Steel Dragon's task, I must say one thing that I forgot in the last one. So Order of Ascension members was the last one, and the funny thing is that I got the 4 keystones in the first 56 kills, even 2 back to back in 56th and 57th kill of the task, and then nothing in the next 60 something kills to end the task off. On this Steel Dragon's task we got Hardened and Elite Clue Scroll, so that's great. And again, same as Mithril and then Celestial Dragons, will continue the Steel Dragon's task with another Celestial Dragon's task. And the luck didn't happen once again. I must say that I am like 6 or 7 tasks dry in regards to Celestial Dragons, and no special drops like Draconic Visage or Celestial Hand Wraps, but of course we'll still do this task every chance we get. 150 of them killed for 146,000 experience, and as you saw from my price check, 2.4 million GP. And the next task, another one of dragons, Rune Ones. 54 Rune Dragons killed, so still Celestial and now Rune Dragons, 3 tasks in a row. And a great thing about that is that I don't have to change my setup, my range setup with the Scansion bolts of course, and the Scansion crossbows. And price check, let's see, 3 million GP from 54 Rune Dragons and 113,000 experience. Booyah! And again, Celestial Dragons, 174th dragon task in a row. Why not? And I don't want to be crybaby, but again, 3rd task of the episode, like 7th or 8th task in a row. No Draconic Visage, no Celestial Hand Wraps. Well, we'll have to just be pleased with regular drops, and again, that's something worth your time. 2.5 million GP with 166,000 experience. And finally the dragon streak ended, and we'll kill Iroots. 156 Iroots will be our next Slayer task. And one task up mask piece less this time, so only 3 of them, but it doesn't really change the GP average. Just a funny thing to notice and to mention. This time around we got 124,000 experience and 2.7 million GP, really consistent money and XP making task, a great one of my favorites. And back to dragons, 59 dragons as our next task, so let's go on with that. 59 Steel Dragons, one of the tasks that I don't mind doing because it's really just a quick one and you don't spend much time, energy or anything else like potions and food on it. We got one Ferocious Ring to add to our Slayer Helm, nothing else in particular, 29,000 experience. And the next task of the episode will be Elves for the 2nd time of this 6th Slayer episode. 158 elves means that I almost got 100,000 experience again, 96,000 this time. And we got 3 different seeds. We got 2 clues, so Hardened Elite Clue Scroll, 2 Crystal Armor seeds and a Crystal Weapon seed, which is worth quite much now that all the people, well not all, but lots of people are doing crystal halberds and or crystal staffs for invention. So yeah, that was a nice task, and we'll continue in our city with shadow creatures. Shadow creatures done, 113 of them, 105,000 experience, so we went through the 100,000 mark, and from my jobs nothing worth mentioning, so let's just quickly grab another task. We got elite clue scroll, that's something. Black demons or adamant dragons. We'll take black demons. I don't do them often, but 273 of them means that we'll go over 8 million experience for sure, and that will be our last task of the episode. And yeah, as I calculated before this task, I wasn't wrong, as you can see from my counter. So 273 black demons got me 80,000, around 80,000 experience, and that put us over 8 million Slayer experience mark. So obviously this will be a last task of the episode. The price check is not that bad, 750,000 GP. I killed black demons with melee, with dark light and enhanced Excalibur, because I'm kinda slowly working on 120 attack, and I get a whole lot of range and magic tasks alongside of these tasks that you can pick your style and still be over with them quickly. And that's all for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As you saw, 230 abyssal demons will be the first task of the 7th one, and I'll see you again in a couple of days.